Hello farmers, welcome to Griffin, Indiana. We're going to do a new Let's Play here on this map right here. I've been looking for something to do after the Pacific Northwest where we took a challenge of we just gave ourselves a $55 million loan to pay off, and we had to work our way towards that. Here in Griffin, Indiana, yep, we are going to be doing cattle, cows, moo cows, dairy farm. Yes, a dairy farm. So, Griffin, Indiana, this is not the cabin that comes on the map. This is from the Elk Mountain Ranch set. I've used that log cabin before on No Man's Land. And over here, we got the garage that comes with it. So, on this map here, I was going to do it on Fresh Start. I would recommend right now, don't do it on Fresh Start, because we do it on Fresh Start. This shed right here is not here. And this work share area, I was going to say work shed, but it's not really a shed. The work area is not here. But all this stuff right here is still here. So I went ahead and a new farmer just deleted everything except for this shed and the work shed, which is here. And, well, we're going to utilize it. We're going to utilize the shed here and, of course, the work shed that's already there. So, yeah, we got ourselves a garage. Nothing in the garage at all. But, you know, it looks nice. So we got our home over there. We got a garage set right here. Like I said, we already got the shed right here. I do have, and this is the Duke's Fire Series 9 by Timmy. This tractor is kind of a beast. It has like 720 horsepower. It's the only tractor I got right now. It's the only tractor I have. But it should just about do anything I want to it. And for those of you who may laugh at me right now, but this does have a front PTO shaft and 3-point linkage in the front. I had to go ahead and purchase this, the Bucks All-in-One, because when I deleted the house that was here and I wanted to put this one down, this house is a little bit bigger or a little bit awkward size, and there were some trees and bushes here I wanted to get rid of, so I went and got myself the Bucks All-in-One. These little small saplings right here, yep, you cannot take down. They're here. But you know what? It looks nice right there. It's perfect. Oh yeah, by the way, you can probably see we are playing with seasons. It's going to be 6-day seasons, and I'm playing with a USA Midwest Geo. I do believe that's on the mod hub as well. And this map, by the way, is on the mod hub. And I probably should mention this is by AJ Farmer. This map. Lovely little map. Been looking for a map that kind of fit my style, what I wanted to do, and this was it. But so far, this is our home area right here. And we come over here, I already got the cow pasture / shed already down. Right over here. This is the global economy cow pasture. So in the future, what we're going to be doing here, and the reason why I chose this one, because this one can hold 2,000 cattle. Moo. A lot of moo-moos. But yeah, this will have an automatic feeder over here eventually. I just can't afford the way I wanted to do. I thought I was going to put it in, but yeah, not going to happen. So we do have a, I don't want to say automatic water feeder, but some place to give them water. And of course, we got a place to give them some milk. And of course, all the manure should go in there, hopefully. As we head over here, the shed that's already here, yeah, that's part of the map. That is not something that you technically own, which is kind of weird. So yeah, like I said, I sold everything off that came with a fresh start, except for that shed and work area. This is going to come in kind of handy because I think we're going to go ahead and put our bales in here, maybe some equipment. This over here is a silo that I put down. This is Missy B's silo. I think I did use this on No Man's Land near the end as well. This will hold 900,000 liters of each capacity and holds just about everything. I would like to say everything, but I would say just about everything. Let's go ahead and jump up into the air so you can kind of see. I'm just going to kind of focus on what I own at this current time. So this land right here, plus the grass field that's right over there, because that's going to come in handy for the cows. All this land right here. And that field off in the distance, we own that as well. And those are the pieces of property that we own. Let me just go ahead and show you exactly where it is, and I can kind of show you the PDA of Griffin, Indiana. I guess this is supposed to be a realistic area of Griffin, Indiana. So, I mean, you can kind of see the map is well done here. If I go to lands, that way you can see what we own. This is where we are. So this is the field right here that we're looking at. Yep, the grass field, the cow shed, the silo, the house. So you can kind of see we're in the northwestern part of the map. Kind of fitting, I leave the Pacific Northwest and I start a new map in kind of a challenge series, if you will, and I start in the northwest part of the map. Most of the fields are down here, I would say at the southern end, and work its way up. If you're wondering what the prices are, let's just go ahead and click on field 17. Yeah, you can see that is 712,000 and so on and so forth. You can probably also see on the left-hand side, probably forgot to mention, we're doing the, it came to me, not precision farming. Yeah, my mind just drew a blank. It'll come to me. But yeah, we got that going on there. So we got to test the soil and all that. Yeah, so what else can I explain to you? So, oh yeah, money-wise, right now I have a $3 million loan. And that's the most I want to go. And I had to kind of cheat the $3 million in because the game only wanted to give me $1.5 million for everything I put down. So I did add up all the land, everything that I had to purchase, the tractors, everything, and it cost me $2.68 million. So basically, I gave myself $300,000 cash, and I just said, let's just call it a $3 million loan. So we got a $3 million loan out. I got $300,000 of cash. That's what's left alone. I'm not going to borrow any more than that. And that's where we're at. So the goal here in Griffin, Indiana, well, obviously, like I said, a dairy farm. So yeah, this barn can hold 2,000 cattle. Now with seasons, yeah, they're not going to produce milk right away. Of course, first off, we got to get more equipment, which I do not have. We got to get the cattle, which I do not have. The cows then have to get pregnant, and then after they get pregnant and give birth, then they'll start producing milk after 9 months. So it's going to take a while before we even get that far. 6-day seasons, like I said. I own this field here, so yes, we will be doing work for other farmers. As always, in Farming Simulator, I play on hard economy, so the money is going to be not as much as maybe, so don't say, well, on this map you can get that much more. I don't plan to do any other animals on this map, just the cows and cows only. So yeah, our focus is going to be, okay, I got to produce silage, straw, and grass/hay to feed the cattle in the future. So to start with our field over here, I think at some point this season, we'll probably start with straw. The reason why I want to start with straw, because straw will decay a lot slower. And right now I don't have silo bunkers or anything like that to do silage. And plus, I do not own the BGA. So selling raw silage to the BGA or wrap bales to the BGA, not possible right now. Actually, I kind of forgot where the quote-unquote BGA is. Hang on a second. If we go into here, into money situation, we go to silage, and we go here. Oh, that's right. It's not going to show up here because I don't own it, so I can't sell it. But I can sell some silage at O'Connor Farm. Yeah, I'll have to come back. I kind of forgot all about the BGA and remember to look where it is. We will be heading to the store here shortly because our field number 1, it's first day of spring, it does need to be plowed. I know that much. So the one thing we will need on this farm definitely is a plow, because for silage, we can either do corn for chaff and make silage that way. I also have a couple of little plans I like to do as well. Maybe do a fish farm, and I believe the fish require corn, so I could do that. So plow is something we're going to need. Like the first season or so, we may have to lease equipment and whatnot. I mean, as you can tell, I showed you. I just got the Dutesfar Series 9 by Timmy, and I got the Buck Solo 1. That's the equipment that we have. That is it. So I don't have any grass equipment, nothing like that. So we're going to be doing a lot of tasks here at the beginning of the year, or contracts, I should say. So there is our lovely Dutesfar. Before we go to the store, though, let's come in here. And the one thing I am going to buy first thing, because, subsoilers. And we're going to do the modded one because it goes a little bit faster. I'm going to stick with factory new. I do have where I can buy used stuff on here, but this is going to be something that we're going to keep for a long time. So let's go ahead and keep that. As for main color here, I kind of was fooling with the colors before I started recording, and I kind of, for some reason... was it this style? No, it wasn't that style there. What color were the rims, Peanut? Do you remember? No, I don't, because I wasn't paying that much attention, really, to be honest with you. I never liked the stainless steel look. Yeah, we'll just go with the white for now. So was it the Challenger yellow or the JCB yellow? It kind of weird. It's kind of weird. It kind of looks different when it's in the store. So a little expensive. Horsepower, I'm not going to worry about. I mean, it requires 420. Like I said, our tractor has no problem. So let's go ahead and buy that. Yep. So there goes our money down to 216,000. But the good news is, actually, honestly, I think with the subsoil, if I do a contract where they need me to plow the field, it's not going to work because that's a subsoiler, if I'm not mistaken. So let's head on down to the store. Now, if I can remember my way there, that'd be great. So there's little things here and there about the map that, yep, I'm already going the wrong way. This is loops around your farm there, Peanut. That's wonderful. But yeah, there's a few things about this map that make it catch my interest. One, I like it's wide. I don't want to say it's wide open, but for our area, it's wide open, and it fits my needs. As for a starter, it fit my needs perfectly. I think for a long time, for those who've been watching me for a while, every time I do farming simulator, I start a new map, and it's like, I would someday like to do a dairy farm, and finally, here I am doing it. So let's travel on down here. I'm not going to drive in cab. That way you can go ahead and look at everything that's going on. Yeah, my first year is pretty much going to be doing like contracts, and the one field we have, we're going to have to lease equipment here and there. There are other sheds around the map, so if you buy property, I mean, I guess you can go park your stuff there if you wanted to. You don't really have to own it, I guess. Hopefully I can remember way down to the store. There are two people I'll recommend if you just want to see the map itself and get tours of the map. Two people that always do good map tours. One is Farmer Klein, and the other one is Mr. Seeley P. I mean, you should know both of them. If you're in a farming simulator, you should know both. But I'll put the links to the description in the video below to their map reviews of it. So you can get the whole look around the map. Is it here? Nope. I think it's a little bit further. I'm trying to just let the map because I would like to recognize where I'm going. So I kind of like it. There's like its own little village down here, which is pretty neat. You know, if I go past the store, that's not a big deal. I might run into some traffic. Oh, I did go over the railroad tracks. That's right. I went over the railroad tracks. I remember. Yep, there's a store right there. Let's head on in. It's kind of, I want to say it's off the beaten path, but it's not like right there. So there are added sounds into the game as added sound, I would say custom sounds for the map itself. Well, I don't realize how big this subsoil is until I pull on up to it. Let's go ahead and, yep, manual attach. Any hydraulics? I see hydraulic hoses there for that, but apparently, and of course no PTO shaft, but no hydraulics there either. Alright, let's head on up to back up to the field. Like I said, I'm not really here to do a map tour. We're kind of here just to kind of slowly get started. Just showing you how we're going to start. What the purpose is of me being on this map other than farming. Kind of have a goal just to eventually get up to 2,000 cows. Can I get up to 2,000 cows? Can I feed 2,000 cows? I don't know if I can manage all that, but we shall see. I mean, if I go back to the Pacific Northwest, when we were ending there, I think we had only I want to say only 500 cows, but we were not playing with seasons. We were just it was base game, and I think for 10 days it was like 1.2 million liters of silage for every 10 days. So that is kind of going to be kind of a challenge here, I think, to produce that. And being in seasons, it's going to be even harder because if I was just on the base game, it's like, well, I need corn to make chaff to make more silage. Let's go ahead and cut, make some corn. A couple days go by and you got corn. With seasons, you're gonna have to wait a year, or do grass to make silage or whatever. So we're gonna have to make sure I'm prepared. I mean, obviously, the sooner we get cows in the barn, the better. But I'm not gonna start with 500 cattle. We're gonna start with just a few, just to make sure we're on the up and up. We're on the go. So like I said, just to make sure that, everything is, I don't want to say paid for, but everything is accounted in our banking. The $3 million loan, like I said, it was $2.68 million for everything I placed down and what was already here. And that leaves us with $300,000, or did leave us with $300,000 until we bought the subsoiler. And that gives a $3 million loan. I think it's called precision farming, is it not? I think so. I don't know why I'm just drawing a blank on that. I think because I had to, when I was setting up this map, it took me 3 tries to set it up. And just reading all the mods, yeah, I get you kind of wondering. So yeah, we are going to plow this field, probably by, where is that even under? Is that under miscellaneous? Yeah, this right here. This is a soil sampler, and how much do they cost? 17,000. Would it be worth 17,000 to buy it? Because I don't know how much land, how much farmland I am actually going to buy. I guess it all depends on how much we get off the fields. Let me go ahead and shut the Dude's Fire off here just for a second, so we can get a better look at this field here. So as you can see, it is 11.15 acres. It says fallow. Yeah, like I said, we're going to have to buy. Definitely got to buy oh yeah, probably should look. How much are the? Yeah, did you get all that? Hopefully you did. Fertilizing technology. Yeah, right up here, because we're going to have to fertilize, and of course, that's okay. Yeah, this one right here. Fertilize and lime is what we're going to have to do a lot of. Well, that's not too bad. It's 60,000. 60,000. I repeat, it's 60,000. Should I just keep the burrito colors on there? Probably extensions. Yeah, let's go ahead and get the extension on it. Factory new wheel setup. Spreader disc. Yep, we need the best spreader disc on there. And we'll purchase that brand new as well. Yeah, I could do like if I went up here at no, wait, where is it? Factory new. If I got the used one, it lowers the price quite a bit, almost 11,000. And all I have to do is go back and repair it. I don't know how much a repair would cost, but we're going to stick with the new, buying new stuff for now. I say for now. This is going to set me back a little bit more money, but yeah, once I do the precision farming, I'm going to have to spread lime and fertilizer on it to get the most I can out of it. So that'll be at the store for me. There we go. And eventually we will lease and come up here and do some drilling and send that off to laboratories. One thing I know we can do contracts here, but what kind of contracts are we looking at right now? A lot of cultivating, and unfortunately, yeah, my subsoiler will not do it. So I would have to lease a cultivator or buy a cultivator. But the reason why I buy a subsoiler, for our purposes on the field, it counts as plowing, and also it'll be kind of cultivated. So if you buy a seeder that's not that needs to be cultivated before you seed, the subsoiler will do it. But I'm just trying to see the prices of some contracts here. So let's just say field 19 needs to be cultivated. He would pay us the 9,000, and field 18, yeah, is right here. So that's a pretty decent sized field. Does it say how big? Okay, field 18 is 14.16 hectares. So actually, it's a little bit bigger than what we have. Basically, that's what it has. Alrighty here. How about we just go ahead and jump in the tractor and we start doing some subsoiling here. It might be kind of hard to see where I've been, but we're going to find out here in a second. Let's go ahead and unfold that. That's my hand hits the microphone, so I do apologize for that. I better make sure it's lit, Oh no, I don't have. Do I have that on? No, I think I'm good. I think I'm good. Yep. I don't have the mod where cultivators expand the fields. It's gonna be kind of hard to see where I've been because unless I go this way all the time, I may have to use GPS. Yeah, this tractor does have GPS on it, but let's go ahead and kind of start plowing this field. So yeah, I kind of do some modded equipment on here to go a little bit faster because when you do big fields, it does take a long time if I were to do so. Looks like we got some grass growing in our field here. We'll go ahead and take care of that. I don't go to the extreme on some mods. At least I don't. I just prefer not to. Yeah, it's going to be really hard to tell where I've been in this field because it's going to look exactly the same as it does now. So I'll tell you what, let me go ahead and do this. And this is going to take me a second to set up because I kind of forgot how to do GPS, so hold on just one moment. It just took me a second because I had the lines turned off, so that's always, I'll probably have the lines turned off because when I do Wither Farms, I try to make sure that I show it as realistic as possible so it doesn't show the lines. But this will come in kind of helpful. Should be no offset there. There we go, they got rid of the offset. I don't know why every time I do that it shows an offset. It could be because maybe my tractor's not straight. I have no idea, but I got to use GPS here just because it's going to be hard to tell where we've been. And we'll let the deuce fire do all the work. Yeah, now you see what I'm saying? It's hard to tell where I've been. Cannot even tell the difference. So day one of spring, like I was saying, 6 days of 6 days per season. I don't know what my goal is by the end of the season, year one, number one, what to do, what we're going to have. Who knows? We just got to do some work. I will probably have to lease a combine. Actually, if I skip every other row, that might be the wise thing to do here. But yeah, 2,000 cattle. It's going to take a while, I think. I think it's going to take a while, so it's not going to be... It could be like a 100 episode kind of a thing going on. I don't know. It's not like we're going to... I'm not going to do a video for every day of the season either. We might skip some days of seasons. If there's nothing to do, I'll skip a day. Winter, you know, could skip quite a few days. I'm not going to skip it all, but, you know, may skip one or two. Like I said, if you're looking really to get more of an in-depth view of what this map has to offer, I'm going to leave 2 links in the description below. One to Farmer Klein's map review of Griffin, Indiana, and one of Mr. Silly P's map review of Griffin, Indiana. And yeah, by the way, because I didn't mention, this map is available on the Giants Mod Hub. Made by AJ Farmer. Okay, so skip one. So there are plenty of ways I'm thinking I could go ahead and make money. We do own some trees, so there's a possibility I may go ahead and cut down some trees and sell the lumber that way. Like I said, there's a lot of things we need to buy. I still need to put down on the farm. A silo bunker would be good, obviously, because we're going to have to make a lot of silage. So having a bunker on our own property is good. Yeah, I really had no intention on selling silage at all because we're going to be using a lot of it. So the BGA, do I really need it? No, but sometimes the BGA will have its own bunkers. And I'm trying to remember on this one here if it did or didn't. I was just watching Mr. Silly P's map review of this, and after about a couple minutes, because I was actually downloading the map while I was watching this video for the first couple minutes, and I was just trying to see what he went over, and then I just opened the map for like about 20 seconds, leaving the shop. I'm like, yep, this is the map. This is what I'm kind of looking for. So day one on Griffin, Indiana. It took me a while to get used to saying that. I don't know why. I don't want to say it sounds weird. It's different. It's just a little bit different. But I'll get this field plowed so we get that out of the way, and then we'll have to either lease or buy. I think leasing might be the smarter idea because, like I said, I'm not going to have that many fields. At least not to start with, so probably leasing is the best thing to do. I can't just keep spending my money because I have it, because we need a lot of equipment. I mean, that big of a grass field, probably the wise thing to do would be get the Big M, because when that cuts grass, you can swath it right out the back, and that becomes the point of the first year, because we got that big grass field, am I going to make bales and wrap it and try to, store them somewhere? Or am I just going to pick up the grass and, buy a bunker? Yeah, it's going to be a lot of money crunching. I'm not going to borrow more than the $3 million we already got taken out. So, yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a challenge, I think. But anyways, this is our introduction to Griffin, Indiana. This is going to be a short video for a couple of reasons why this is going to be probably shorter than most of my farming videos on here. Yeah, this is kind of like an emergency video in a way, because this was the Lumberjacks Dynasty video day. If you're watching this in the future, it may not make any sense, but if you're watching this as it goes live, you kind of understand it. But Lumberjacks Dynasty was supposed to go live full version this week, and I was going to do a whole bunch of episodes, but they pushed it back a week. So, yep. But the timing's perfect in a way. Just that I'm kind of rushing getting this recording in, and well, I need to set up probably just a little bit more here. But that is going to do it for today, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always, and I'll catch you again right here in Griffin, Indiana. What a way to end the video, Peanut. That's awesome. Griffin, Indiana, running a dairy farm. But until then, have a good one.